There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And that is the Interplay logo, but don't get too excited. As you can see from the two splash screens, this is the Bards Lure, which is awfully similar to the Bard's Tale. So, you're probably thinking, this is more than awfully similar, but if you saw the first splash screen, you'll know why. Because back in the day, they made a game called the Bard's Tale construction set. And that meant that you could essentially create your own Bard's Tale adventures. Infinite adventures for people to enjoy and appreciate. I'm just randomly clicking through this. Okay. Enter the new member's name. Let's call him Lawnie, because why not? Then after creating the member, we add the member. And those who have seen me play Dragon Wars and the Bard's Tale know exactly what we're in store for here. So if you try like I did before and say, I want another Lawnie, the game will just tell you, no, you have a Lawnie, he's in the party. So let's create a new member, a half-orc barbarian. You're like, but Hakwinus? Is that his name? I don't know. He's already in your party. Oh, the orc can't be a barbarian. Let's make another warrior. Enter the new member's name. Harg. Or you just slam the keys. Hadruth. Very good, Lawnie, very good. And we'll add him to the party. And get on with things. Let's create a mage. Because there may be something a little different about this compared to the original Bard's Tale. We'll get to that. Conjurer or magician? Magician or conjurer? Let's go magician. And you've got custom portraits. Oh, that slowed the game right down. Look at the mouse speed. So having that custom portrait, Magey McMage. I was going to go Magey McMage face, but can't do it. So we'll add him to the party. Magey McMage. Okay, you're in. So, save party. What name do you want to use? Team Doomed. Not in the Space Marine. Party names must begin with an asterisk. That's not an asterisk. Alright, it's got the American key thing going on, right? Team Doomed. Lowercase. Right. Party saved. Exit the guild. Okay. Don't forget to adjust the scroll speed with the plus and tilde buttons. Well, I could do that. But I first want to explore the world of Lorraine. Okay. Right, we're back in the guild. I literally just turned around on the spot and wandered back into the house. You see the king's castle ahead. Okay, let's go to the king's castle. As you approach the castle, one of the guards confronts you. Password, please. Ice cream. What? How's that not the password? Yes, that's a Fallout reference. Because blurting out ice cream is often the best solution to any given problem. So we're into the town square, and much like the Bard's Tale, if you head in a specific direction, it'll eventually change, like what's going on in terms of the text to let you know, hey, you're in a different part. Because let's face it, in these early Bard's Tale games, it was very, very easy to get turned around. You needed to be careful with your mapping. You needed to know what you were doing. You see the king's castle ahead. There is a large statue here. You read the silver plaque underneath it. Okay, interesting brass-looking statue there. Here stands the statue of the legendary male human hunter hero Greenbolt, who fought and perished for our freedom. I feel like I should be saluting. All right. Thank you, Greenbolt. Oh no, I've wandered into the Greenbolt statue again. Right, let's just avoid that. Yes, thank you for your service, Greenbolt. Okay, we're in the town square. You feel strangely uneasy in this neighborhood. Maybe that'll give us an opportunity to fight. Let's just randomly wander about until something happens. A stray dog! You're facing 2 stray dogs at 40 feet. Will the party advance, run away, or melee? Okay, select battle action for Haquinus. So he has all the various usual bits and pieces that you would have in the Bard's Tale, and the animation of a stray dog's face isn't causing us to, completely combust like the other one. So we have a choice to attack, party attack, which just tells everyone, go on, attack. Defend, use an item, Bard Song. So we've got various songs we can use. Now, when this originally came out, this fan version, it didn't actually give you the information as to what song does what. So you've 7 songs, and you have to pick. Let's pick number 3 for no reason. Okay. So he's singing a song, and Lawnie's just kind of looking at him like, really? Okay. Attack. There are no foes within melee range. So they're 40 feet away. So I can't really do anything. What about use an item? Lawnie has no equipped items. Of course he doesn't. Do you know any spells? Not a spell user. Right, okay. So I'll just hit defend. Magey McMage, finally. Right. He can cast a spell. Casting the spell. Enter spell code. And again, this was a problem that you'd face because much like the Bard's songs, the spells themselves were also hidden away. And apparently this game has new spells, which is why I picked a mage in the first place. But I don't know the codes. So let's just type ice cream. Spell not recognized. So our mage is pretty useless. So yeah, that's basically it. What I find about this Bard's Tale conversion is it makes the first Bard's Tale actually feel really cool by comparison. Not having the manual, not knowing any of the spells, not knowing what any of the Bard songs do, and essentially running into monsters that can kill your party in the opening town means that this one isn't as good as the Bard's Tale, for obvious reasons, and why people talk about the Bard's Tale, but they don't tend to talk about all the random scenarios that were made in the construction set. So now we get to watch what the stray dogs do, and we don't have any equipment or anything, so we're just punching the stray dogs. Why not? Let me just go on like this. I understand what he was trying to do here. Custom graphics, custom spells, different world, and then charging a bit of money, but it didn't work out. The underlying engine, of course, is classic CRPG blobber, but just because you have a good foundation doesn't mean the resulting product is going to be good. To talk about a completely different first-person game, just think of all those Doom wads that are floating around out there, completely forgotten, that are utterly terrible. I'm not saying this is utterly terrible because I didn't really get much of a chance to play it, but I don't really need to. You've seen the Bard's Tale, you know what it is. This is more of that, but in a different world. So if you're completely obsessed with the Bard's Tale and want more, then yes, these construction set games are an option. But I would definitely play the remastered trilogy over this in a heartbeat. And when you've got stuff like Might and Magic and Realms of Arcania and the Gold Box games and the Wizardry games, of course, it feels a bit pointless playing this one. Unless you've played all those titles, in which case, maybe you should pick another genre. Kudos to Interplay and the Bard's Tale team for developing an engine and releasing it and allowing people to construct their own adventures. And if you like us talking about random DOS games, we do it all the time. Feel free to take a look at the other videos on the channel. The other fellas are quite interesting. And if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. So yeah, sorry this wasn't the most exciting one. It just didn't grab me. Until next time.